Hey Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is Venus Baby Tarot, and I am guided to do a what Spirit wants you to know right now or wants you to hear right now reading. So let's go ahead and get into it. I have several oracle cards over here that I've already shuffled, and I'm just going to pull the top one of each. Okay, so you have love, you have the heart. You have insecurity. Let me kind of fix that. It's wobbly. You have Pluto transform. And you have dead end mortician. So based off of what I'm seeing right here with this energy, I kind of get the sense that when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, your insecurity is that you see everything as a dead end. Like you see and I feel like I've seen this. I feel like I've seen this in your readings, Taurus. Like it's almost as if you anticipate that there is always going to be an ending point of a relationship based off of what you've been through in your life. And I just keep noticing right here, love never ends. Like you carry the cathedral of love within you, which means that it is an abundant, never-ending source. You know, it is like the infinity symbol, okay? It just keeps going and going and going. And I feel like, look at how this person is like covering their heart, like really, really afraid of like this demon like coming to hurt it. Excuse me. But then I look over here at this mortician, and some of you could be interested in that as a career too. But I'm noticing like these scissors and I feel like you feel like you're just going to have to cut ties. But this is Pluto, and this is giving very Plutonian energy, right? And an eighth house energy. You know, eighth housers are good with like working with the spirit realm, the occult, death, things like that. So you could be a prominent eighth houser like me. I'm an eighth house stellium. And so you could find that you're more attracted to those types of careers. But anyway, I am noticing here that you're afraid that you're going to have to cut something out. Like, you know, there's always going to be a point that there's going to be a dead end. I'm looking at these skulls, you know, and the challenges or your fears are going to come to life, they're going to become a reality. And so you're afraid that these things are going to happen. And I'm kind of getting this sense here. It's almost as if it's a self-fulfilling prophecy for you, Taurus, because you feel like this will happen. So you're afraid to really open up your heart, even though you have so much love to give. You have so much love to give, but you're scared. It's like you're scared of what comes in just being another dead end. And because of that, it's almost like the little demon here gets set in your mind and fulfills this prophecy even unknowingly for you, right? And additionally, with this eighth house energy, as a prominent eighth houser myself, I have found in my life that I attract people who need healing because I have, as an eighth houser, I've transform over and over and over again. I'm, very much the Phoenix rising type energy. I do not say that lightly because I have been through a lot, as many people have. Do not think that I'm special in any way. Do not think that. But you could find that you also you also attract people who need healing. And so you're afraid of that. Like maybe people who have addictions and, excuse me, etc., right? Like just people who have a lot of issues. And I feel like because of that, you're like, oh, it's like you're trying to see 10 steps in front of you because you want to be able to cut ties before you get too invested. And that I feel like cuts off the abundance of love, like your fear takes hold of you, and it has the potential to completely wreck situations that could be very beautiful before they even happen, because you're afraid of like, perpetuating the same cycles, yet unknowingly you're fulfilling them, because you're not fully leaning into love, right? Yeah. So let's get you some tea leaves here. Oh, I'm going to move to my new tables soon, but for now we're gonna deal with what we have. Okay. And happy full moon, by the way, y'all. All right, messages for Taurus. I'm feeling this one. Good fortune, lovely. There was one right in here. It's that one. News of a birth or new business opportunity. Some of you actually, like both of these, could be interested in this as a career. Like, we're learning about it. And we've got, well, I guess we got two. Someone new is entering your life. Someone new is entering your life. And you've got some good fortune coming in. And I feel like this, look at this good fortune with this heart. Okay, this love never ends. To me, I feel like the universe is trying to tell you, you have something really beautiful that's coming in for you. You just need to be open to it. And I feel like it says right here, divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. And so this is about just being open to love and not worrying about how things unfold, because I feel like Spirit wants you to know that ultimately, at the end of the day, whether something works out or not, you've got you and Spirit has got you, okay? Like, remember that. And y'all, please don't pay attention to my nails. I painted them last night before I went to bed, and I woke up very disappointed. So I was like, oh, well, screw it. Like, I'm going to do the reading anyway. But, okay, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Persevere and you will overcome problems. You are going to overcome problems in love. You could also be overcoming problems in terms of finances, like, because you have these new opportunities, happening for you. And you have good fortune coming in for you. And look, April is the spring. It's, it's the blossoms budding, or the budding blossoms. Did I say that right? I did just wake up. But anyway, it's the trees and the flowers, everything is blooming and growing, and there's new life and there's new abundance. And I feel like that's what this is, this new energy. I get the sense that, like, you are going to be overcoming your insecurity. You may need to really focus on your root chakra, really connecting with your inner child and saying things like, I am safe, I am secure, I am valued, right? Because I feel like it's like you're needing to be very much rooted in the present moment, not so worried about how things are going to unfold in the future, right? And I get the sense that that's how this transforms for you. Additionally, you have Scorpio 8th house energy, like, both of these cards. So there could be a Scorpio Definitely getting those energies, Scorpio. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to move these. Oh, this one wanted to come out. You are fully seen. I'm going to move these out of the way, and I'm going to get some tarot for you. Let me check the cards like I always do. Yeah, that was so funny with my nails. Like, I woke up and they're all like smudged and stuff. I was like, oh, I thought they were dry. They were not. Okay, so somebody was at my door. But when I came back in, I noticed I had this deck on my bed. And hold on. This was on the bottom of the deck. And I felt like this is relevant. This butterfly. It says a change for the better. I mean, literally, that's what we're talking about right here. A change for the better. So I felt like I needed to grab that. And show you the beautiful butterfly energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your tarot messages to go with this reading. Well, they're kind of tarot. I mean, the Dreams of Gaia deck is like tarot oracle, but you have the Seven of Swords. Oh, honey, why do you deny yourself? Why do you deny yourself beautiful opportunities in love? You know, is it something that happened to you when you were young? You know, where you felt like you couldn't ever trust anybody? Like they would show up for you and you would think that they were somebody that you could trust, and then they betrayed you. They didn't prioritize you. They abandoned you. Is that what started this insecurity? Because I feel like you had a wiser person, an older person in your life, and I feel like you looked up to that person, and this person let you down. This person lied to you. This person didn't support you and love you the way that you deserve to be loved, right? Sorry, I'm kind of stuffy today. I keep having to pause the video. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what else is going on. But here's love. Here's love, Taurus. Here's the opportunity for real love. You know, real love. That I feel like with this, it's like with this Three of Swords right here, I feel like this love is really going to, I mean, this individual is reading. It doesn't look like your traditional Three of Swords. That's just utter heartbreak. And there's the skull again. And is that a phoenix? That kind of looks like a phoenix, like a blue, I mean, it could be a dragon, but I don't know. To me at first, because the wings, that's weird, because I don't know if that's his wings, but it doesn't matter, because what I'm seeing is you are wiser than you were before. You know, you see more about how your heart operates than you did before. And I feel like right here, the skull, like you have been to the brinks, you know, maybe to the brinks of insanity, even in love. You have gone through it, you know, you have felt like energetically, metaphorically, you have been just brought to the bitter end, right? And you have arisen. You have come back. You have fulfilled your life in some fashion. You have become reconnected to love. You have started to really open your heart again. You are allowing yourself to be truly seen in love again. And it could have honestly taken some time, but they want you to know that love never ends. True love never ends, okay? And I feel like you have been brought to a bitter end before. And I also feel like maybe that's the knowledge that you're gaining, was that real love in the past, or was it a fantasy? Was it limerence? Was it a distorted idea of love? Was it really love, you know? And I feel like you were getting this beautiful opportunity coming through, that it's something new, it's something fresh. It's just, it's really beautiful energy. I mean, look at this, like the fresh buds in April, and of spring, and then you have your stork energy, right? Like it's new energy that is going to change love for you. And normally, like this is they have wreaths at funerals and stuff. And I'm feeling like metaphorically you experience that, like in terms of love, like absolutely. Just completely to the end. Like I am done, stick a fork in me, I am done, it really hurt your spirit, what you've been through. I see that. And it went all the way back to childhood, where you were open-hearted with an individual in life. You really trusted that person, a parent, a grandparent, whatever, a prominent, elderly figure in your life, or older person in your life, and they disappointed you, they hurt you, they broke you, right? And you perpetuated that in your life by finding yourself being continually attracted to the same type of person, but you didn't see it because you had the rose-colored glasses on, because you were still open-hearted, and I feel like you got to a point where you were afraid to open your heart again. You were afraid to really lead with love, because you were afraid that you were going to be naive and be taken advantage of, or lied to, or swindled, or manipulated. But like what I see is that, like, that end to your life, these skulls, they really did transform you. And you've learned a lot. You see a lot. Like, you understand a lot more about the way that love works for you, and also about what to look for. What is really love, and what was just a distorted idea of love. And I'm getting this sense here, like this heaven and earth energy. It's like bringing the dream, the fantasy, the love that you've wanted, that you maybe at one point thought only existed in the heavens, like and it, like, is this even real? Like, is this kind of love, like, even, like, possible? And but it's being brought down to earth for you. There is an alignment of this type of love, right? It is like a gift. It's good fortune. It's a gift from spirit. And it is helping you overcome challenges that you've had in love. And I feel like they want you to know you will be taken care of. And I just saw this staff, and then I saw the sage with the staff right here. And again, the owl. I feel like part of what helps you feel taken care of in love now is because you are wiser. You see more clearly now. You know the difference between a distortion of love and real love. You know the difference between limerence, fantasy, obsession, infatuation, trauma bond, and real love. And I feel like because of who you are, Taurus, the game is changing. So you don't need to be insecure, because you can trust yourself. You can trust your judgment now. And I feel like at one point in your life, you did not feel like you could trust your judgment because you saw the good in people. You led with love. You saw people for who they truly are in their essence. And then they hurt you because they were wounded or unhealthy individuals. And they hurt you. But and I feel like you beat yourself up because you were like, why didn't I see this coming? Well, it's not that you didn't see it coming. It's just that you couldn't trust your own judgment because you saw the good in people. And because of that, you may have been blinded to the negative in them. And that's not something that you should carry on your shoulders. That's what you were taught. And now that you've become more aware of it and you see this about yourself, you're able to change, to completely transform the way that you show up in relationships. And that changes the dynamic. This is what I teach my clients all the time. I teach my clients how to change the dynamic in love. And I've seen some really freaking magical things happen. Like, I'm not even kidding you. But, like, I feel like you are going to be leading from a much more powerful place, this Plutonian energy that I keep seeing. Like, just a place of pure power, but, like, it's pure power. It's not greedy power. It's not unadulterated power. It is pure power. It's power that comes from a truly pure place, that comes from love, that comes from value of self. It's not like manipulation and game playing and power struggles kind of power. I love myself. I see myself. I know who I am. I know how I love. And I know what I want in love. And I'm okay with that. It's standards. So let's get you a couple of these here. Yeah, people have really disappointed you, Taurus. I mean, just absolutely. It's like for so long, I feel like you felt like you were the person saying, I'm here. I'm here to support you, to help you. And people were just so worried about their own nonsense or whatever was going on in their life. They were selfish. They were self-involved. They were consumed with their own issues, fears, self-delusions, distortions in love, like this devil energy. They were bound to their own issues. And you were there. You were trying to uplift them and help them through it, and they just couldn't get unstuck. They were so bound with this devil energy. Like, they were just so bound, and I feel like it really hurt you. It really broke you because you wanted them to grow at the level that you were growing, and they just couldn't, and it was sad that you knew that eventually you had to cut loose from them because they were just continuing to hurt you, and you knew that you didn't deserve that. You knew who you were in love. You knew how you operated in love, and you just didn't deserve what you were getting. And at one point you finally decided, I'm not going to allow it anymore either. Not only do I know I don't deserve this, I know I'm not allowing it anymore. Nobody is going to ever treat me like this again, Look at this. Temperance for heaven and earth. Like, it's bringing the peace of mind. It's bringing the peace of mind with this someone new entering your life. Like, it's bringing the peace of mind that you absolutely deserve. And I feel like it's going to help you overcome a lot of these family, generational cycles even. But it also could be leading to longevity in your life, you know? Like, there is no dead end with the Ten of Pentacles. That's the legacy. There is no dead end. And so you're moving into a legacy in love. Now, let's see here. Tell me about that. Yeah, that's what I thought. 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 7 of Cups, with the moon on the bottom of the deck. That's right. You were abandoned. You were devalued. You were broken. You were treated like you weren't a priority, that you were just an option. And this, I really feel this goes back to childhood. Like a parent, sorry, my dog, a parent figure in your life, or a grandparent, whatever, a caretaker, put everything before you. Everything. Like you were the absolute last person on their list of priorities. And you grew up and you got into relationships with people who did the exact same thing to you. And I do feel like you were blindsided because initially this person loved you. These people loved you so much. They just love bombed you with so much attention, and they just made you their everything. And then one day they just shifted, and just you were just the last on the totem pole. And there could have been addictions. You could attract people who have addictions. Like I was saying, this Plutonian energy. You could have prominent 8th house placements like me, you know, and just attract people who have addictions, you know, or they were just, yeah, or there were just people who did. Maybe you don't attract them all the time, but there could be people in your life, you know, very important figures in your life, very important relationships in which addiction played a huge factor in why things unfolded the way that they did. And you watched this person that you loved change before your very eyes into somebody you didn't even recognize. And it was so crushing. Like, it was so crushing. And I know that, and I feel that, and I've been there, and I get it. But I want to say, excuse me, I'm so sorry, I'm like congested today. I want to say that you are persevering past this, and I do hope you know. You're going from the end, okay, dead end, Plutonian, death energy, to new freaking life. Someone new entering your life. A change for the better. You will be taken care of in difficult times. You are overcoming these problems. Something new entering your life, right? This is good fortune that's happening within you. It is open-hearted love that never ends. And you are fully seen. And maybe really for the first time in your life, you feel fully seen by another person. You know, because you're always the one that saw them. And maybe seriously, for the first time in your life, somebody really sees you for all your glory, Taurus. All your magnificence. Your charm, your diligence, your stubbornness, you know, your loyalty, your, you know, ability to really provide a safe space for other people, even when you're struggling. You're the person that people come to when they want to feel that warm, fuzzy feeling of, like, you know, when you walk into your grandma's house and you just smell the aroma of her cooking and the wind chimes and the subtle music playing in the background and her sweet voice just talking to her animals, and just that feeling of warmth and safety. I remember that feeling as a child. You know, I grew up in a very chaotic home. And I remember going to my grandma's house and just feeling that safety. And that is what you provide people, Taurus. Like, it really is. Which, by the way, she was a Aries Taurus cusper, but anyway, I miss her. But you provide that, and somebody really sees it. And I feel like for the first time in your life, you feel seen, or you're going to feel seen. It really does look to me like it's safe for you to love. Like, really, maybe for the first time in your life, it is actually safe for you to love. Wow, that was like really, whoa, that was deep. I almost want to cry. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you some closing oracle messages here, Taurus. Time stands still. See, and that's pending uncertainties. The thing about it is that you want to see 10 years into the, or 10 years, 10 steps ahead of you, 10 years into the future. Like, you want to see so far in front of you so that you never have to feel this way again. But look in this time stands still in this perspective. This is very hanged man type of energy. Like, I feel like the universe is trying to get you to see love differently. Like, you even could have taken a time out from dating. Like, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna get to that one in a second. But, you know, taking a time out from dating to gain a new perspective, to see love differently, to transform yourself, you know, transform the type of people you attract and things like that. Welcome back, Jack. It says, just because I cannot see it doesn't mean I can't believe it. And I feel like that is a really important energy for you to embody. You may not be able to see 10 steps in front of you, but that doesn't mean that you cannot believe, or 10 years in front of you. That doesn't mean that you cannot believe that true love exists for you and that it doesn't end, you know? And this just right energy, it says, at least I'm on a path. I feel like you are on the right path, for one, like you're moving forward. But I get this sense here that because it's welcome back, Jack, and just right, there is a person in your life that, you know, really hurt you, and they are not growing and evolving as a person. And sometimes I feel like that person kind of sends you like side eye, stank eye, or whatever. Like, you know, just, I hate Taurus, you know, because they're so mad at you that you are moving forward and evolving, right? And that's the kind of energy that they're emitting and they're sending to you. And I feel like you are just like, you know what? At least I'm on a path moving forward. You know, at least I'm trying. What, you know, I may not be perfect at it. I may mess up sometimes. Life may have, you know, some ups and downs or whatever. But at least I'm trying, you know? And what are you doing? You know, I love that Ariana Grande, like, where she's like, how you be spending your time, huh? Wait. I can't remember the words right now. Y'all, you know I gotta go look. Okay, I got it. So she says, how you be spending your time? How How you be using your time? How? I thought it was huh. You be so worried about mine. Can't even get yourself none. So, yeah, that I feel like is how you feel towards this person. Like, shut up. Like, quit side-eyeing me. Quit talking about me. Quit watching me. Like, go get on your own path, right? Like stay out of my lane, because at least I'm on a path. Like, I'm moving forward in life. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life, you know? I don't know why, but I feel like that was a side message or something for somebody. It didn't really, I feel like, go fully with this reading, but it did just come through. Additionally, you have color therapy on the bottom of the deck. The soul is dyed with the color of your thoughts. Keep them bright. And I feel like that is a really important message that explains all of this energy that we're talking about. Like, really keeping your thoughts bright, like looking at love like it never ends, looking at love like it's possible to be seen, you know, and that you are seen and that you are valued. Keep yourself bright, which is really funny because that Shut Up song, she says her aura is bright. Your aura is bright, Taurus. Okay, that's what I have for you. If you're looking for a personal session, you can book down below. Please be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me grow my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Taurus.